Okay, so a lot of you know that I've been on YouTube since 2008. I signed up in 2008 for YouTube. I made my channel, but I did not start to post videos until 2009. Well, in that 2006, 7 years of Jesus Christmas trees, in those years I was pretty much just a viewer. I didn't post anything, and I saw a lot of different channels, and of all the channels that I used to watch pretty much religiously, there's one that is still in existence today, that uploads semi-regularly. His name is NightFlyer, and NightFlyer is a Vietnam veteran. He's a Marine, Semper Fi. I'm not a Marine, or I never served in the military, but I have a great respect for these people. He had probably the largest collection of vintage RC airplanes, and he would restore them. I mean, these are things that he bought new 40 years ago, 30 years ago, and he would restore them and fly them, and he builds new airplanes and stuff all the time. And unfortunately, on September 11th, his house burned, his garage burned, and he lost everything. Now I'm gonna pick up the camera here. I'm gonna show you some of his footage, because you can just, this is his own footage. He had the video camera. I'm gonna turn the volume up.
Gasoline in the car, many other things, including a rug on the floor. Well, after Jody put the fire out on me, I ran into the house.
He was actually on fire. This is his wife and his cats.
By then, the boat caught fire and the windows began exploding. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't find the kitties, and my wife and I bailed out the back door, and I bailed out the front. We never did find the kitties. Well, about 10 minutes later, the fire department showed up, but the garage was such an inferno and not savable, so they did everything they could just to save the house. Well, they put us in an ambulance and decided to take my wife to the hospital for smoke inhalation. She was there about 3 hours. I wouldn't go, and I watched with the pastor from the church across the street. I was
Now, this guy was probably one of the main reasons, well, he was one of the main reasons why I started flying RC airplanes again. When I was younger, I dabbled in it. When Timothy was a baby, I say a baby, when he was about 4 years old, I bought these little easy fly airplanes, and it was just something that me and Timothy could go out and fly. I would give him the controls, he would crash it, but it was easy enough to repair that it was no big deal if he crashed it, and I got pretty good with them. But then again, when YouTube came about in I believe 2005, maybe 2006, I think it was 05, late 05. But anyways, as YouTube came about in 2005 and 6, I know I was watching NightFlyer in 2007 and 2008. And I was flying pretty intensely, and I was bringing my children into the RC flying world. My daughter didn't pick it up at all. My 2 younger sons, they did not want anything to do with it. Well, they did, but they just, I don't know why. They were more interested in the video games on the TV than they were in the actual going outside and flying these things. But Timothy, on the other hand, the one that I originally started flying with, he is quite an accomplished RC pilot. He can do things that I cannot do, and he builds and tears things apart and redoes them, and I really wish that he would start a YouTube channel on that alone. So this is just disgusting to me, to watch him pull his motorcycles out of the garage. I don't know what this part is, but this is his house. Interplayer, I mean, we're talking, it's just destroyed. All the antiques, he had a 31 Model A, there was his motorcycle, and it's just all destroyed. Yeah, it's just terrible. So anyways, I'm gonna, I don't know what to do for Dave. What I'm making this video is because he's been such an incredible YouTuber. He makes his own videos, obviously, but he makes his own music for his videos. Every bit of music that you hear on his older videos until today or Till the Fire. He did that himself. He is an accomplished guitarist. He just makes his entire videos, music and all, and spends a lot of time on them, and now it's all gone. Now, he does the little electric guitar thingies, the little gimmick ones that you buy at the Radio Shack and stuff, and he can make those sound good. Now, if you can make those things sound good, you're a pretty good guitarist. He's done a lot of videos on that stuff, and it really just saddens me to see that even his cars, he had nothing. They're knocking down what remains of his house because they'll never get the smell of smoke out. His boat even burned. Everything burned. Now he does have, I'm going to say it's a 32 Ford stake body truck. I didn't see it in the fire, so hopefully that survived. That was his brother-in-law's truck that was restored, and they drove it around. It's a worm drive thing, but boy, I'll tell you, how disheartening that is to see. And oh, by the way, his cats are alive. So if you watch his videos and you want to reach out to him, just make some comments in the descriptions. He's gotten a lot of views on this house fire. I think just because it burned. I don't know. He's got 49,000 subscribers, and they're all, I don't even know what to do for him. I guess the insurance is not going to cover everything that he lost, not even to rebuild the house. I don't know what the insurance company is thinking, but obviously the garage is new. The garage is new. It's not very old at all. As a matter of fact, he documented it being built just a few short years ago. I want to say maybe 5 years ago. I've been on YouTube now since 2009, so I've been on YouTube for 7 years. Wow, 7 years of my life making videos and putting them up here. He's been on YouTube for no less than 9, almost 10 years. Dave Herbert. He even flew the helicopters for some of you older guys about my age or older that used to watch the television show Blue Thunder. He was the pilot that flew the helicopter. They were RC helicopters that they used to do the loops and stuff. Dave Herbert was the pilot that did that stuff. If I'm not mistaken, I believe he flew actual F-4 Phantoms. I know that he was on the ground support crew also. I think they were dual roles. He did videos on the rocket propulsions to get these F-4 Phantoms, which are very heavy and clumsy, by the way, off the runways when they were fully loaded. But I guess that's just enough of me talking about a guy that I watch on YouTube. But if you want, and I encourage you to go look, because he does a very good job. He's probably one of the best YouTubers, RC YouTubers, on here. He's in his 70s, and he has to start all over. I mean, this is the time of his life that he should be, gearing down, maybe, I say, or being able to enjoy life, not being put under such horrific stress. But anyways, Dave, if you see this, my heart goes out to you, and if there's anything I can do, onelonelyfarmer.com, there's an email address there, or onelonelyfarmer@yahoo.com, and you can email me. I'll see what I can do for you. But anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you check out his channel.